And we're live. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Stamperia TV. I'm Andonis. And today is a very special day. Finally, the day we everybody wanted. And I was waiting so long. I have exciting news for you. Maybe you know already, but maybe you don't. So we have a special guest today here. Is the new designer. We have a new member in design under designer team in Stamperia. An amazing person, amazing YouTuber, amazing creator. And let me introduce to you to Vicky Papaioannou.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Adonis. Thank you for the nice words. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here in the Stamperia family, and you can tell how excited I am to have my collection.
Yeah, it's amazing. Guys, I don't know if you know Vicky. Like I remember 7, 8 years ago, I was watching her, all her videos on YouTube. She's an amazing designer and, of course, an amazing person. I don't know if you ever met her in person, but she's just a very sweet and very humble person that, don't forget, at the same time, she has almost 100, or I think more than 170,000 subscribers on YouTube. Vicky, tell us
Yes.
about yourself. I think the people, they want to just, know something, know a little bit about you.
Yeah, so for those who don't know me, I'm Vicky Papaioannou and I live in Greece. I work for the last 10 years, about 10 years, as a mixed media artist and an independent craft designer. I do have my YouTube channel where I share lots of videos from start to finish where you can see what I do. I started as a card maker, but I'm going to talk a little bit about that later on and why I transitioned into art journaling since it gives me more freedom and a way to express myself better
Yeah,
creatively.
I know you do a lot of things, but the most exciting always for me was the art journaling.
The art
Always.
journaling, yes. And it is for me the big love of mine. Once I
Yeah.
started, it is addictive. I didn't stop.
I'm sure that now we haven't talked to anybody. I mean, we have already 139 people watching right now. We have a lot of comments. We have friends from everywhere. I'm sure you have fans watching right now. Vicky is very popular already. She doesn't need us anything. I mean, she was always popular. She's like she meant to be. She meant to do that. I mean, she's very good in creating. And I just remember I want to say about one of the on your my favorite art journal pages you have is that one with the teacups. You remember the
Of
teacups?
course, I know.
Yeah.
I will never going to overcome this one. Everyone loves this one. I will never make a second project as good as this. I don't know.
Yeah, it's an
It's my
amazing project.
nemesis.
I know. So we have people, Vicky, just let's give like 2, 3
Yes,
minutes.
Maria and
Yeah, we have like,
Laura.
if I start from the top, it's like Cleo, Lynn, Brenda, uh, also you say, yeah, already. We have Karen, we have Roberta, we have Skotosha. I mean, it's like so many people. We have like
Hi,
plenty of
everyone. Thank
comments
you.
saying hello. I think they're excited. Uh, Sunny Belgium, Johannesburg. Oh
Wow,
man,
all over
yeah,
the world.
yeah. And today, guys, Vicky, she's going to show us the new collection in collaboration, her collaboration with Stamperia. Very excited, very excited. I knew that like a couple of months ago, and super. Now we can see on the screen. We can see her video. Let's go. Let's play the video, Omar. Let's play the video.
Hi, I'm Vicky Papaioannou, and I'm a mixed media artist and craft designer. Welcome to Create Happiness, my very first collection for Stamperia. Beautiful products and must-have supplies to get you started in art journaling.
In art journaling, you work inside a book and not on a canvas. It's all about the journey and not the destination. It's not about perfection and there are no rules. Anything goes. Create happiness in your art journal and bring joy to your life through art. Basic supplies and versatile designs, perfect not only for the experienced crafter, but also for those who want to start now. The mixed media journals are ready to decorate and they come in many sizes. New items. Dye ink pads, great for stamping and perfect for ink blending. 6 brand new colors. Stencils, perfect for backgrounds and borders. and ribbons to add those extra touches. New ephemera for your focal points. Stamps that work for any style.
So get your art journal out and play. It's therapeutic and guaranteed to bring you happiness. But beware, it is addictive.
Very nice, very nice. Hopefully everybody's
Yeah.
excited here.
Okay.
Tell me how you feel.
It's a dream come true. And Stamperia has welcomed me so much. They are so warm and they say yes to everything. So it is amazing, yes. And I don't know, it's overwhelming, the feelings. After 10 years to have your own collection of what you really love. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Vicky, it took so long. I
It
mean,
took
you
so long,
are,
eh?
yeah, you are very good. I mean, you are
It's
inspirational.
something, I'm one of those, you know better because we've talked a lot, but I don't like to get out of my comfort zone. So
I
it's
know,
a
I know.
step I always wanted to take, but I was like, hesitant. Oh my God, should I do it? Should I don't? But I'm so happy now that it is real.
I have to say to everybody that watching that Vicky is not just you know maybe sometimes under is behind the scenes. So people know her name when I go and travel and teach all over the world. Pretty much they know who she is, but she's not a person that is like she does her videos on YouTube, got a lot of views, a lot of videos. She's like really long time there. She has a big following, but still, she's not the person that she will come in front of the camera and start talking and go teaching around. But she's just too humble. But you have to understand that she's super popular. I mean, she's super popular. Everybody knows about talking about Vicky wherever you are. They know because she worked with so many companies. She has a great YouTube channel. She's a big influencer. So it's for me. That's why I say it took so long. I would expect to have her own collection because to have your own collection is very nice feeling, and you can play with your stuff and you don't have limitations anymore. So this is very important.
That's true. That's true. Uh, I don't know. It's a big step for me, and it's so exciting. Uh, and you will see, I have some of my products that are a reference to older art journal project that I did.
Okay,
So
that's
as
good.
I will show you one by one, I will talk about it and how inspiration came.
Yeah, let's go to that. I'm
Yeah.
sure that people want to like, okay, let me put myself out. Okay, let's stay like this. This is beautiful. So talk about, I mean, show us whatever you want. Let's
Okay,
put.
I'm going to start with the journals first.
Yeah.
Because this is the core. And before I start showing you everything, I'm going to talk a little bit about that because I get every time the same question. Why on a book? Why not on a canvas? Why not on something else? And the answer is that sometimes we want to be creative just for ourselves. It is very therapeutic. You just sit for 1 hour, you play with your paints, you play with your rice paper, your acrylics, and your stencils. Have fun inside the book. If you don't like it, you close the book, you put it aside, you don't care. It's not for the wall to put on the wall and for everyone else to criticize. It doesn't have to be perfect and there are no rules.
I
So
like
that's what I always say.
Vicky. This is the first time I'm hearing this from someone. This is a very good actually perspective.
Yes,
This is a little book that you can do whatever you want inside there, and you can only show it in the people you want. If you
yes,
don't, if you never want to share with other people, you just keep it in your drawer, and this is your little
yes.
treasure book that you can like be free. Very nice. This is very
That's true.
amazing perspective. Amazing.
Plus, you will be able to see that as you walk through the pages, you will evolve as an artist. You learn the techniques better, and you can see the first page and the last page are going to be really different. And at the same time, you will find your very own style because you start to play with your things and you see what techniques are best for you. Because let's be honest here, we all use the same techniques and just mix and match everything, different colors, different combinations, and we end up with our very own style. And the last thing that is great to play in an art journal is you can see it as an art exercise. Before you go ahead and do a bigger project, like on a canvas, you can always try color combinations. You can see what colors work best for you or what style works for you. You can learn about the mediums. Does this work with that? Does it match? Can
Yeah.
I go over it with something else?
I think Vicky, everything you say so far applies to one thing, and us. I mean, when I say us, me and you, we know better because we are from a country, European country, that the mentality is totally different of why we craft. So
Yeah.
if you go in US, Canada, Australia, the mentality is different. So the people they haven't understand yet that why they craft. They think sometimes in Europe you see people that they craft because they think, oh, I have to make something, so I will decorate my house. But at the end of the day, we craft because we want a way out from our everyday
Yes.
life.
It's
Okay,
the
we want,
process, not the
yes,
end result.
it's
It's
not the
always the
result.
process.
Exactly. It's all about the experience, all about the process. So the people, they have to understand that this is which art journaling. It's not necessary to be something that you will place it on your wall, you will place it on your coffee table. It can be just 1, 2, 3 hours a day, just expressing yourself, no limits, no worry about anything, and just open your book
Just
again.
for fun.
Yeah,
And at
exactly.
the end of the day, if you don't like it, close the book. It's just
Yeah, yeah,
paper. Nothing can
exactly.
go wrong. Or
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
go
Exactly.
over it with gesso. Gesso is my eraser.
And
Go
go
with
again.
it, and you
Go
are good
again.
to go. So the most important thing to start is to have an art journal. You can work on different types of journals. It can be any book that you like. However, if you want to play with sprays, if you want to add water, if you want to add acrylic paints, you want the paper to be quite thick. So we went through a big research with Stamperia and we finally found a paper that is really great. This is the paper, and you can see I have these two sizes. This is the A5 and the A6. And for my American friends, if you open up the book, this is an A4 European standard or about a letter size. And this is half of it. Okay, so we can play on either size, whatever you like. Now, the paper is quite thick. This is 300 GSM. That means, and I will demonstrate at the end, I will go through Adonis. Do you think that is a good idea? I can go through all the products one by one and show everything,
Yeah,
and then,
yeah. I think everybody would love to see more
yes.
things, and then we see how
So,
the time is and everything. Yes, of course.
and then I can add some things on top of this paper so that you can see that it doesn't bleed at the back. If I add a lot of water, this is going to stay nice and straight. So you don't have to glue, which is something that we do in our journaling. You don't have to glue two pages together. You can go and work front and back of each of those pages. And this is really important.
Very
So I
nice.
give you this size, which is the big one, and the smaller one, which is really cute. And you can work on this. I'm going to show you examples, like 10 minutes a day to make
I think
something really quickly.
I feel Vicky at the same time, because people here sometimes they like art journal. What is art journal? It's something different. Yeah, there's some kind of techniques that you can use in art journaling more than when you do, like when I do my projects. But at the same time, you can work on those books with whatever you want. Is that
Yes,
correct? Is that correct?
yes. The only limitation is dimension. You cannot
Yeah,
go really dimensional because it's going to turn up like that.
yeah. Of course, but still, you can go maybe one level up. I mean, 1, 2 levels is not a problem.
Yes. You can stick paper on top. You can go with rice paper. You can
Of course.
go with a chipboard.
Yeah,
Die
sometimes
cuts.
yeah, that can work.
Chipboard
Yeah,
die cuts are fine. It is going to end up a little bit thicker, but it's going to be loved, and you will love it when
yeah,
it
yeah,
becomes
exactly.
thick enough.
Because we love that. I mean, I think this is a nice way to look also.
Yes. Then, so this is the paper one. mixed media paper. Then we do have this, which is really special. This is a big
okay.
favorite. You will love it. It is
You
full
know,
of stone paper.
no.
Yes, stone paper front to back, all of it.
Oh,
Which means that you can
did you
do
hear that?
so many techniques. You cannot tear it. You can do that.
Guys, did you hear that? This is amazing.
You know, and then the techniques here are awesome.
Yeah.
You work with stone paper a lot. You know that you do that leather technique and things like that, and you can
Vicky,
definitely do that here.
Vicky, you said the magic word. I know from the classes also. Look, no stone paper. I need the stone paper one. Get out
Yes.
of town, stone paper. Whoa, oh yeah, the stone paper.
This is the one.
Everybody's
This
going
is the
now.
one.
Stone paper. Yes.
Yes. I knew this is going to be exciting. And you know, you get this one again on A4, on A5, and A6. So you can choose.
Can I ask something, Vicky? Because this is not like really relevant with the techniques and the technical part, but I see the cover. Is that cork?
No, it looks like it, but it is printed. I wanted all the covers to be quite neutral. So no matter your style and no matter what you do inside, you can decorate it afterwards. I never decorate from the beginning because I work inside and it's going to ruin. But at the end of the day, when you finish, you can decorate it. And that's why I kept everything quite neutral. And there are no labels anywhere, front and back, as you can see. So you can personalize it. It doesn't have my logo. It doesn't have.
Yeah, it doesn't have it. I like this, like the minimal and very earth material. Very beautiful.
It gives you the opportunity to do whatever you like. So although it looks like cocoa, it's not. It's paper.
Very nice.
It's stone paper. This one is stone paper.
Yeah, of course. Helena Strom, probably Strom is like from Norway or Finland or from Sweden. She said never tried that. So probably she's talking about stone paper. So Helena, if you go with stone paper, you never go back. I'm just telling you this. I mean, this is just an amazing product.
Okay, for those, Omar is asking about the stone paper. So for those who don't know, stone paper is a paper that you cannot, it is made out of stone. Yes, stone powder. And
there's some, we don't really know how they make it, but it's really strong paper. I mean, it's really strong. You cannot tear it apart, and it is resistant to everything.
It is resistant to everything. I cannot tear it. You can see, I can use scissors and I can cut it. I can sew it. So I did try that through my sewing machine like this, because these are very flexible. You see, I can do that and that.
No, yeah, you can sew it. You can die cut it. You can embossing fold it. You can wash it in the washing machine. Of course, you cannot put the whole thing in the washing machine.
You can stick rice paper. You can use pastes. You can go with acrylic paints, of course, and sprays. It's amazing, and I will share lots of examples.
Yeah, it's very resistant. I mean, this is the most important.
Yeah, and then for both of them, you start on white paper. Correct. And I know that there is a fear of white paper, of the blank page. They don't know where to start. So I've got you covered. This is for you. If you are a beginner, this is a great one, because this, my friends, has 80 pages, and all the pages are removable since you do have the rings. So you can take it out and work on it separately. And this paper is already printed. So you get 88 designs. I don't know if you can see them. I can see
it's different designs.
Yes, they are different designs, and they are very subtle. So they give you something to start with, but at the same time, they are not very restrictive. Like at the end, you may not see it at all. But it is very helpful when you don't know where to start. So here, for example, there is some text. I don't know if you can see with all the lighting that I have on my room. But I'm sure you will see the catalog at the end, so you can see the different designs. 8 different designs. And this is the darker one.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yes, and now this paper, every paper on all the journals is different. So this was 300 GSM, which is the thicker one. Depending on the mediums that you want to work, you can interchange. This is the stone paper, and this one It's like the, I think it's 100 and, what is the scrapbook paper? This is the scrapbook paper.
100, around
13.
180, 75 or 85.
Okay,
Like
that's the 180, I think,
yeah,
GSM.
something like that. Yeah.
I'm not sure, but this is the quality that you get for the scrapbook paper. So which means that here you cannot throw a bucket of water, it's going to work. Okay, if you want to do that and add a lot of liquid, then you should go with this one. So you get lots of options, but this is great if you want to mainly stay with scrapbooking techniques, where you create a cluster, you stick things. You can go ink blending, of course, and a little bit of watercolor you can do, as long as you don't do a lot of, you don't add a lot of water.
Yeah, at the same time, everybody has to understand here that, guys, Vicky, she has a lot of videos, and she will make, of course, and
Yes.
and show everything about the products, how she works, how she use them. We're gonna have again lives, so it's just go and follow her on YouTube and find it's Vicky Papaioannou, it's her name on YouTube, and you will see like videos that how she gonna work with
I
those
know.
products.
Also, today I'm going to show you lots of examples in every one of those journals, and for
Oh,
every
we
one
want
of
to
the
see. We want to see now.
yeah, if, I'll show you first. You have to wait, and I will show you lots of examples. And for every one of the examples, I will come with a how-to tutorial on my YouTube channel, just like always. So now let's
Vicky,
move.
I'm sweating here. Just to know.
Yes, I know. I can see you hanging there. I'm going to take it from here. So now I'm going to bring in the rest of the collection.
Very nice.
Now you do have the base, which is the journal, and usually I go ahead and play with my mediums to create a background. For the background, I design 5 stencils. The stencils are really versatile. I had in my mind always the beginner. If you don't know where to start, if you want to have something that is really versatile and matches every style, then I have some stencils for you. This is a stencil, which is the borders. You can see many different borders. Even you get this edge, and you can mask off areas if you want to use only that, for example.
When I saw this stencil, I was like, "Oh, you're so genius! Very nice. I like, I like the wreath paper. It's just amazing.
Very,
Yeah,
and
very good.
you can go with a small blending and go like this. Not this one. There are smaller ones.
Yeah,
Anyway, and go through that, or you can mask. Use your masking tape, and you can use only the part that you like. And there is another one with borders. This is more whimsical one, like lace and with lots of hearts and something like vines and etc. So these are, and you can see here also, you get a lovely border. And I wanted to have a corner as well. So you place it like that.
Yeah, I know it's very hard.
Here.
Yeah, it's very hard. So just so there, yeah, it's very hard because it's white. Yeah.
Maybe here.
Yeah, I think you already have samples, right? So you're gonna show us.
Yes, I have,
Yeah,
but I'm keeping them for the last.
I can't wait. I think
Okay.
people can wait
Then
also to see.
I do have 3 stencils. These are very basic stencils. These stencils can take you can use those forever. Okay, this is one with text and some letter and dots and, all those pluses. Here's another one with text and some postal stamps. And the one for with the compasses and lots of splashes. So I think between all those stencils, if you do have those, you can go ahead and create pretty much any type of, any style. It works for everything. They are your basic stencils. Then I move on to the next one. So this is my my absolute favorites are my ephemera. And these are perfect for creating your focal points. I gave a lot of thought on what to add on this package. I'm going to open it up for you and so you can see. So let's say you do have a lovely background, you played with your acrylics, you played with everything else, and now you want to add something on top. In this one, you will find focal points which are really big and others which are smaller. So the big ones are a hot air balloon, an open book, a camera, boots, and of course, the teacups. The
Yeah,
famous teacups, Antonis.
amazing.
So you can play with the rest of the elements. You will find butterflies here. You will find flowers and leaves and stuff. These are matte.
Okay. I, I,
These,
I want I want to ask you that they have some kind of like vintage vibe.
yes, the design is kind of watercolor and a little bit of vintage, but really bright, colorful colors. And the idea is that you can actually go shabby chic with them. You can go romantic with them. You can add a little bit of brown and make them look more
Yeah.
vintage. I think they are really versatile. For a beginner, they are perfect. And the size is quite big. So they make a great focal point for this size of journal.
Of
And
course,
you
this
will
is.
see examples in a bit.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah, they make a good size. So you can see the background that you have worked so hard to create, but at the same time, you do have a focal point that really stands out. And of course, you can decorate it. You can have flowers coming out of the boots. You can decorate with flowers and stuff. You will find also that these are self-adhesive.
Oh, so
Yes,
there's stickers pretty much.
they are stickers. And
Yeah.
they are like the good quality of 300 GSM, so they are really thick.
Ah, they're thick. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's very good to know.
Really thick. And if you don't want to bother of peeling them off, or if you want to raise them a little bit, you don't need to peel off the backing. To tell you the truth, I don't even bother to peel them off. I just use the glue and stick them down. I find it easier. But okay, it depends on the person. You do get the option to stick them, however. And what else should I say? They are thin, yes. It's Stamperia. This is the first time that comes up with ephemera. They did have their die cuts, like the clear die cuts and the
Yeah.
chipboards, but this is great for journaling because it doesn't add bulk.
Okay, that's nice. I know, I
And
know, I know what you're thinking, and I see your point, and I like that. That you come with with some basic designs that they are going to give you the focal point, and here we have pretty much five different themes, right? You can
yes,
you can make an art journal about photography. You can make about travel. You can make about coffee and tea and reading and books, and then you have something like totally like about flowers and nature with the boots, and then you have
exactly,
yeah, that's amazing.
exactly.
That's very nice.
Then I'm going to put those aside for now. Then we have the stamps. So for your backgrounds, you may need your stamps. This is a very basic background stamp. You will get your coffee stains, a couple of text stamps. One is a script one, the other one is a typed one. You will get lots of, you see here, I do have 3 of them, which are great for stamping the background, create, the visual texture that we always want, some numbers and things like that. And then you do get the alphabet. In my journals, at least that's my style, I like to add a motivational quote, something that makes me happy. And I like to browse through internet and find motivational quotes, and I keep them on a little notebook. And when it comes time to do my journaling, I like to bring those up. So I usually combine letters from an alphabet stamp so that I can put together the words that I want to emphasize. And that's where this stamp comes. It is really whimsical. I like how it has all those little wiggles at the bottom. I find it really adorable. And you will see how it comes together on the journals that I made in a bit.
Vicky, doesn't exist an art journal you do without lettering. It's like,
Yes. So I had to go with an alphabet.
oh yeah,
And
and this is a
then
very good
one
idea.
more. These are the ribbons. The ribbons are great for our journaling because they are flat again. And you can easily add a little element to dress up that extra touch. Now, the way you, let me show you. This one is white, so you cannot really tell, but I'm going to take it out for you so you can see. One of the most difficult things is to add white on a finished project. So you do have to go and do embossing, or you do have to go and do with white gel pen, which doesn't always work great.
Doesn't work.
So
Doesn't
here,
work always good, the gel pen.
yes. So here I do have some text. Rub on.
Very nice. Very
Super
cool.
easy. You just cut out. Always cut out. Don't put the whole thing on top of your project, because other areas may stick on your project. I just go ahead and cut out the pieces that I want, like just cut out the butterfly. Doesn't have to be perfect. Roughly cut it out. You stick it and you are good to go. So here you get the borders. And these can work as borders, but they can work as other elements as well, like a stem, for example. A stem, and you can add a flower on top. You are good to go. I will show you an example of this one. So you get, and of course you get this which match the collection, the specific ephemera.
Why you started with sunflowers?
I think they are really versatile, the flowers. That's why.
I know.
And you can easily dress up everything here. For the beginner who doesn't know what to do, you just stick this, and you put the flowers underneath. You are good to go. You know, you have something there. You are creative without being so difficult. And you can come up with more than 5 ideas. Although these are the 5 big ones, it doesn't mean that you can come up with only 5. I'll show you more examples. So,
of course, people, I think through this presentation, people, they have to understand that what is art journal and how fun it is. And you're giving them like some tools, very easy steps, very easy things to so they can have fun and relax and be proud for themselves. And then I'm sure that in the future you will come with more ideas and more ideas. And
yes, the idea for the first collection was to kind of introduce it and bring more people into this hobby, for example. But of course, keep in mind that if you do have the books, if you do have some basic stencils, you do have your acrylics, you already have your pastes, then you can definitely go ahead and work with your scraps from any other Stamperia collection, for example. It's a great way. Yes, it's a great way to use what is left out from another big project.
Yeah, it's the fun. It's the fun. This is really fun.
Now, this is the matte glue. Of course, yours is not going to come like that. It's going to have a nice label and everything. Mine is the prototype. That's why I wanted to have a glue that doesn't smell, that is very fluid, so you don't have to squeeze really hard for it to come out. But at the same time, it is matte. So if you are very, messy, and you want to stick that here, for example, and you go like that and you add too much, and this is going to ooze out from everywhere, don't worry. Just do that. It's going to completely disappear when it dries. And it's not going to change your project at all. Plus, it's not sticky.
I don't believe it.
Water-based. But keep in mind, this is not a glue to replace your extra forte. How do you call this? Extra forte glue?
Extra forte, extra strong, yeah.
Yes, the extra strong. Because if you want to stick your clear die cuts inside your journals, then of course you have to go with that. Yes?
I'm very confused. I'm very confused, Vicky. I don't believe it that the glue disappears.
Disappears. It's going to disappear. It's not going to be matte.
It's not going to have any shine part there?
It's not going to have any shine once it dries completely. So when you put it on a project and it comes out a little bit all the way from the edges, it's not going to be shiny.
I want the glue. Send me some.
I'm still with the prototype. But you can do your covering with that as well instead of the mixed media glue. Nice. The mixed media glue has it's not shiny. It's
satin. It's satin. It's between.
Satin. Yes, it's satin. And after doing all the techniques at the top, you don't see shine at all. But I just wanted to have something like that. So this is that. And now for the start of the show, are you ready?
I'm
ready. Is everyone ready?
Yeah, I know.
The
Yeah.
new inks.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
these are the new ink pads by Stamperia. After a lot of research, they have found these ones, which are amazing. They are dye inks. Dye inks means that they are blendable. They are your basic inks for stamping. They stamp beautifully. We start with 6 colors, and I went kind of vintagey, I would say. You know, you want your black definitely, so you can stamp for your backgrounds. You want the brown, so you can do the old look you can get. Then I do have 2 blues, the navy blue and the cerulean blue. I'm going to show you the colors. Okay, let's start. Want to see the colors?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I'm going to show you the colors then. So this book that I'm working on is the paper one, okay? The thick paper one with the 300 GSM. This is the blue. And this is the navy blue.
Vicky, I like the pigment is big. Is a lot.
Yes, of course, it depends with what type of brush you go, yes? If you go with this one, you get a better blending because this is very soft. You see?
Okay. Okay. I got you.
And of course, with this one, I can pick up a lot of ink. With
Okay.
this, I don't. But this, if you are new to blending and you don't want to get, those harsh.
Yeah, you need something like softer. Yeah.
You need something softer. And the idea here is actually not to do the perfect blending. This is art journaling. And at the end of the day, if you don't like it, just go with water. Okay, I'm going to show you some of the tips here. Go with water. You see, it moves.
Very nice. Amazing.
You can't see those circles anymore. Okay, then let's do the rest of the colors. This is the burgundy, gorgeous color. This is the nature. It's your basic green. And then, of course, we get the brown and the black.
Vicky, do they blend together? When you blend 2 colors together, do they change
Yes, they
color?
blend beautifully. I'm going to show you in a bit.
Very nice.
This is your brown. And of course, I add a lot of pigment here. Yes, you can
Yes,
go
yeah.
really light if you want. And the black. Now, you can go and blend the colors together. Let me go with what? Let's go with blue and green. I will use the blue. And I'm adding a lot of color, which means that it's not going to be very easy to move it around, yes? And then you can go with that. And you have the perfect blending here.
Very easy.
The fun part, water. Go over with water. Which means that you get a lot of techniques that you can do with that. Let it sit for a few seconds. And then I'm going to use a paper towel.
Yeah, classic. Very nice.
You have an instant background like that. You don't need anything else. Just do some stamping on top, stick a flower, and you are good to go.
Very nice.
So these are the inks, and we need to do a whole live for those so that I can show all the techniques and stuff. But I think that you get the idea.
I have a feeling that there are more colors to come.
Yes, I think so too. I think so too, yes. But I think it is a good start so that you can try them out and you will see that the pigment is beautiful. They stamp beautifully as well. Let me stamp something.
But I have a question. Probably I haven't read I haven't read the comments here, but I'm pretty much sure that some people wondering right now that you can use to stamp. Okay, you put your stamping, but then you want to go and play on top of the stamp with another color, or to paint, or to blend, or to use a baby wipe, whatever. How you can keep your stamp like on place and to not get destroyed from any other liquid product?
You need to keep in mind that this is water-based, so this is going to move if you go with something liquid on top.
Yeah.
You need to. It's not a permanent. However,
Okay.
there are workarounds. You can go with Vaseline on top, which is going to seal it down. You can go with your mixed media glue, but if you apply it, you need to make sure that your brush wasn't dipped in water.
Perfect.
So you go with something that is like the glue, for example, that I have. Where is my glue?
I took it. I took it.
So you can go, for example, with the glue on top. You can go with the glue like that and
Okay.
apply it with a brush.
And it's not gonna remove it at all?
My brush
Oh,
is dry.
okay.
My brush is dry. If it was in the water,
Yeah,
it's
of
going
course.
to move it.
Okay.
It is going to blend a little bit. But if I do it very softly over it, without
Yeah.
doing that,
Yeah, I understand. Yes.
without doing that, and now this is sealed.
Yeah.
It is going
Very
to
nice.
dry and it's going to be sealed. So you can do whatever you like on
Yeah,
top.
and then you can go and play on top. Yeah, very
Yeah,
nice.
but you need always to keep in mind that this is water-based. It's not permanent. If you don't do something like that, it's going to move on you. It's going to bleed.
We have a question. Caroline says, "Can you emboss it?"
Yes, you can, because it is dye ink, and if you move quite fast, you can. I will
Okay.
demonstrate it in another video.
Very nice.
Yes, so you can definitely stamp with them. Beautifully, and they don't dry on you.
And very easy. Yeah.
Yes, this is felt, and they don't dry. It's going to last you for years. So these are the inks. And now, what do you want to see? Examples.
This is all your beautiful stuff?
I think
Let's
I've gone through everything. We've seen the ephemera, the stamps, the stencils, the ribbons, the glue, the inks.
Let's
everything.
go now to what the people waiting for. We have
Yes.
I think this is the record. I don't remember in any of the lives we have so many people watching at the same time. We have 355 people right now.
Wow.
This is, if I'm not mistaken, is a record by far. I mean, usually it's 100, 120, 150. I don't know if it ever was 200, but right now we're 359. This is
I'm so happy.
so, and
happy
everybody, I will put ourselves away. Everybody waiting to see the samples. Everybody,
Okay.
I'm sure.
So, I'm going to show you first samples on the ring journal. Okay, this is the ring journal, the one with the pre-printed pages. And I'm going to show you one page for every one of the focal points. Oh. Remember the focal points?
Oh, Vicky is already looking good.
Here you are, the big focal points, yes? So this is the first one. This is my bloom. You see, I used the boots and I dressed them up with the rest of the flowers. And at the background, you can see other details like the stencil. These are the borders. And here you can see some of the stenciling.
I think this border is like the classic envelope. Used to be the envelope we mail. Yeah.
That's the classic envelope. So this is the stencil with that. You can see some stamping, and you can see here it's the new inks. The inking at the back is again with inks. And remember, this is scrapbook paper, yes? But it works just fine. I did inking here. Then here's another one. This is the one with the balloon. Again, you can see some of the stencils at the back for creating borders. Lots of stenciling and stamping. This is with volume paste. This volume paste is amazing, Adonis.
Yeah, I know. This is the new. Now I'm not going to say anything, but it's amazing paste. I know. I,
Yes, it is.
I
I
have
like
to,
because
I have to
it's
be
thick
saying
and it,
we need something new.
yes. And
It's amazing.
you know what? I am very impatient when I work with stencils, and I cannot wait for it to dry.
Darling,
So
if this is what I believe it is, because I haven't got it in my hands yet. I gave a sample. I think I no, I gave a sample. I said exactly what from what, and I can't wait to have this in my hand. If
if
this
you
is,
are behind this, you are awesome because
yeah,
this one
no,
dries.
I'm not behind of the idea. Just I got
Yeah.
in my hand something that I said, okay, this is what we need,
Yes,
and if this is what
it
I
is.
believe it is, this is
This is
this is
what
just
I needed
amazing,
for sure.
and
This is what I
doesn't
needed for sure. And it
doesn't make
dries
the
really
stencils dirty.
quickly.
Yeah, cleans
It
very easy from
holds.
the stencils.
Yes, super easy for the stencils. It doesn't go underneath because it's really thick, and it dries quickly. You don't have to wait and do the the heat gun
Yeah.
for ages. So you can
Amazing.
see here, this is the example with the balloon. And you can see some of the alphabet here, yes, as well as on the bloom. Then this is the one with the books. I just have some butterflies coming out of the book, and I dressed it underneath with a little bit of flowers. Again, you can see many details, like for example here, the borders, lots of stenciling at the backgrounds. Here are the
Oh,
teacups.
oh my God.
These are the teacups. I have some flowers coming from inside, dressed up a little bit on the sides, and you can go ahead and do your very own composition with all the flowers that you get in the bag. I do have a couple of butterflies here, and this is the example with the camera. I just dressed it up with the flowers, and you're good to go. Bam! You see the background here is pre-printed. I didn't add any color here, only the black stamping and the
And I
border.
see, and I see exactly this is what I want to talk about now is that this is the amazing stencil that you can create amazing border. I love that.
Yes. The border plus you get the corner, which is not always easy to do the corner.
Yeah,
So
of course.
these were my examples for all of them on the ring journal. Now I'm going to show you some examples on the A5.
Woo.
Now, look at this, Antonis. I don't have any of these big focal
Nothing. Yes.
points.
Yes.
You can definitely go ahead and use only the butterflies. And if you look closely, you will see that I did ink blending, just like I showed you previously with the green and the blue. I cut out the rings, and then I dressed up everything with the ribbons. These are ribbons.
It's amazing. It's amazing because the people will say, let me put ourselves back. The people will say like, okay, yeah, Vicky, very nice. Okay, we like the idea. There's no new idea. I mean, it's like people doing journal, right? But we want to introduce more people to our journal, and if we want to do that, I mean, it's not better way than bringing you to the master of journal to just show to everybody. But they will say, yeah, okay, Vicky, but I mean, you give us 5 focal points, and then we're done, and we're gonna use the boots, we're gonna use the balloon, we're gonna use the camera, okay, then the other 2, and then we're done. I mean, we don't have anything to do, and it's so amazing just showing us every single layout you did.
Yes.
Just now you open the book and you saw something totally different,
Completely.
like completely different, and it's made exactly with the same materials you have been showing. So it's the limit. It's just to think a little bit like, oh, something. I can just get a normal paper, cut it out in rings, and then use my. It's all about ideas, but still just using the same
what
products.
you have. You use
Exactly.
what you have. Here you can see the black lines are the ribbons, the black border ribbons.
Yeah.
Then again, you have some embellishments with the ribbons, and the background was just watercolor. No, actually, it's not watercolor. You know what it is? It's that aqua color.
I think this is aquamarina.
Yes, one of my favorites. Yeah, I use it all the time. So that's the background. And I wanted to show you here that this is watercolor, lots of water and lots of spray, but it still doesn't go at the back, and the back is a new project without interfering. The one doesn't bleed on the other.
Very nice.
So this
So,
is another example of
Vicky,
the camera.
sorry, I interrupt you. Because you said something I want to talk about. Sorry, I cut you. So let me put ourselves back. So my question is, you watching your videos and watching other people videos and in general about art journal. I remember it's too hot. Sorry, I have this in my. I remember people they stick 2 pages together. So
Yes.
has to do with.
If it's very thin, when the page is very thin, the paint is going to bleed through at the back.
So
you need
are you
either
saying,
to apply
this is
gesso,
better quality paper?
quality,
because
thicker.
because at the end of the day I remember that and of course I'm not going to say which art journals I'm talking about, but they're quite popular, that you have to stick the page together, because I do art journal as well, like on my free time, just for fun, right?
Yes.
And you stick the page together for the reasons you said, like to not, because if you put like inks and stuff, it's going to show at the back.
The paper becomes wavy.
Very, very wavy. So and then I mean, what's the point of having like 50 pages inside the art journal, and then you're using only the 25 of them or 20, and then you can have like 20 pages, let's say, or 30. You pay for 30,
Yes.
and you use them. You use every single one.
Yes. You can use all of them. You can.
Yeah.
Of course, always keep in mind that it is paper. It is thick
Yeah.
paper.
It's
And,
gonna get a wavy. Yeah, of course.
Yes. I'm going to show you. Wait a minute. Look at this. This is spray. Yes.
Is this the stone paper one?
Okay, this is the no.
Guys, if you don't know, we're both Greek, so we can start speaking other. I mean,
Yeah.
something you will never understand.
So this is. Are you ready?
Okay. No way.
And you know what is the most difficult thing to do on a paper? Go with an alcohol marker. Are you ready for that? Alcohol marker.
Okay. Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
That's super.
And it's not wavy, you see. I did a lot of testing. A lot of testing to choose the perfect one. Of course, if I throw a bucket of water, it is still paper.
Yeah. Come on. I mean, we're talking to being normal. I understand what you mean.
Let's be honest here.
But still, any paper will get a little bit wavy. The only paper doesn't get wavy is the stone paper. This is by manufacture. But any kind of paper will get a little bit wavy. But now this one is really amazing that doesn't show up at the back.
That's true. So here is another example. You can see some of the ribbons, the big focal point, a lot of stamping on the background. Here I created my own Polaroid. These are cutouts. I just cut out rectangles, and then I do some blending with the inks, our new inks, and these are just ribbons.
Yeah.
If I will make videos for all of these projects.
Are you happy?
Yes, I'm very happy. You can tell.
Are you happy coming back to art journaling more and more?
Yes.
Because I'm
it's my big love.
You're so good on that.
Yeah, and you don't have to use my collection. Yes.
Yeah.
This is the perfect paper to use whatever you have left over, or whatever paper collection that you have. So this is another collection by Stamperia. What's the name of it? Garden of Promises. That's the one. And I do have a video on my YouTube channel I did last week on this one. It was a little sneak peek. I didn't say what the journal was, but you can go ahead and see what I did. This is acrylic paint, and I have no bleeding at the back. No issues at all with the page.
Super.
Okay? Now, just because these are big doesn't mean that you cannot work on the smaller journals. So I'm going to show you the smaller one here. Here is a variation of this one.
Look at that. Amazing.
Okay, a smaller one. Look at this. Although this looks so big, when you put it next to that, where was that? The one with the. Here are the samples. Look at this. It looks so big, yes? Like it takes a lot of area. However, it fits on the smaller one. I was counting inch by inch all the focal points. They are. I have a lot of work in thought on all of them, so that they can work for pretty much everything. Now, on this one, I'm showing you that I'm working only on one page, and I do that so that you can see at the back. I didn't show you this one. So that you can see at the back that they are completely white. Of course, I do that for demonstration reasons. And you don't have to work only on one page. Yes, you can work at the back as well. But when I do videos for my channel, when you have another project next to it, they compete to each other.
Yeah. They take takes from the point you want to.
So I prefer to work on different pages, but that's not the case for you. Definitely work on every page if you like. And of course, you can do a double spread, like this one. So here you see the balloon is so big, it's huge to add on this. It would take over the whole page. So don't worry about it. Just put it outside and cut it out. It's not a problem. Or you can have your focal point go over the two pages.
Yeah, work on the two pages. Very simple.
Work on the two pages. So here you see I work back to back on two pages or on one page. Depends on the time that you want to spend really. So these were the examples with my focal points. And I'm going to show you one more thing that I did. Now, this is very special to me. This is a little book that I work on. It's an art journal. And I'm working with leftovers from Stamperia collections. So you will see lots of collections that you know here. And I do have mini videos on every one of them. They are coming up on my YouTube channel or on my Instagram. So this is the Fantastic Voyages. Voyage Fantastic.
Yeah, Voyage Fantastic.
Yes. This is the Garden of Promises.
Correct.
Every time I use my stencils at the back, I use acrylics, the main techniques that we mix and match all the time. And a little bit of cluster, a big focal point that you do with, fuzzy cut and stick things on top. This is the savannah.
Savannah, yes.
Yes. This is Provence.
Provence, something like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Lady Vagabond.
Is this Lady Vagabond? Okay.
Yes, it's a die cut from the die cut pack.
Okay, very nice.
And my flowers, of course.
Of course, yes.
Then you know this one?
Aviator, of course.
Look at this. Don't forget, clear die cuts are thin, so they are perfect for our journaling.
Yeah, and the people sometimes asking like, hey, what we do with the clear die cuts? Use them for decoration. I mean, why? Vicky, come here. Look, they drive me crazy. They ask, they see something like printed on a clear, acetate, and then they are like, oh, okay. And what I do with this? I mean, what's the difference? Yeah. Whatever you do for also with the paper ones is like the same. Do you think? Just decorate. I mean, just whatever you like.
Look at them. They are beautiful and they give a different texture. So everything is matte and these are shiny. So they pop even more from the page. Then, you know this one?
Oh, this is my favorite. Japan.
Yes, again. I like the clear die cuts because they are flat and they don't add bulk. Then this is, what is this?
Oh, I don't really know. Very romantic for me. I don't know.
It's the garden house, I think it's called. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that you don't have to work only with the die cuts from the back. This is a small bag to get you started. It is going to give you lots of ideas to play with, and I show you a lot of them as examples. But the main core of the collection are the journals. You can do so many things with them. If you do albums, and I know lots of friends of Stamperia do albums, you have so many leftovers. Make a page. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, this is the point. This is what I have been waiting for you to finish. So this is the thing that just use your leftovers. This is extra fun. Doesn't need to be perfect. Doesn't need to be something.
Yes.
This is what I want to explain. Doesn't need to be something. Doesn't need to have a purpose. It's just fun. It's just get out there and do whatever you like. It doesn't need to be for a specific reason.
Yes. So that's it, Antonis. I've shown you everything and lots of projects. I think
Yeah.
through the projects you can see how you can use everything, and
that is just
I
a
think
beauty.
I went
Let me
through.
take out. Yeah, let me take out. Wait, well, it's so many things. Omar, I need some help. I don't know what I'm doing right now. It's like Omar.
It's a catalog.
Yeah, catalog. Sorry, Omar. Okay, sorry. Yes, let's show the catalog. But yeah, Vicky, look, it's so simple. I was very excited when I first heard the news, and I know exactly what you're doing. I know exactly what's your style. I know exactly how happy you are, and you're going back in what you love the most. And hopefully, a lot of people will understand what it's all about. And it's the best thing. Is you just do it because it's fun. You just do it because it's nice. You can have nice time. You can enjoy, relax, watch movie while you're doing it. It doesn't need to be perfect. Yeah, it's not doesn't have a purpose. This is the best.
It doesn't have to be. Yes, it's therapy. Yeah. It's therapy. It's therapeutic.
Yeah, and the classes, it's you learn a lot traveling. When I started teaching in Greece, of course I had another perspective about classes and what's about classes and why people coming, and then by traveling and visiting more places, I just realized that many things and why people coming. So it's a big experience, a big event. It's a funny thing to do. So this is what Art Journal is by Vicky Papaioannou.
Yes.
For sure.
So these are the dye inks.
Yeah, the dye inks. This is gonna be fun, and I know more color will come. I'm sure. I have a feeling.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
If everybody loves the inks, they are going to play and love them. Yeah. Definitely more new colors will come. Yes.
Yeah, and I know you went in the beginning for some standard colors, and I think the burgundy and the blue, the dark blue, is like very nice shade of the colors.
You can blend them beautifully.
Yeah, they're gonna be more to come.
Yes,
and we can see also here some selection. I saw, sorry, Vicky. I saw you have also some selection of acrylics, right?
Yes, I do have a selection of acrylics, but I forgot to show you.
It's okay. It's okay.
You want to know the names? I'm gonna tell you the names.
You can see here. You can tell us the names. Yeah, I see that you have the blue aviation, my favorite color, of course.
Yes.
Let's see the names. Yes, people will want to know.
Really basic. The milk white and the doll pink and the pink are the ones that I used on this project.
Yeah,
at the background.
Course. Very nice.
And on this one as well, at the background. Yeah, I played with either with the inks or with this.
But can you play together? I mean, can you first put the acrylics dry and then play on top with things, right?
Yes. This is which one is this? This is like that. You can see that inking to make it look more old.
I think that's yes.
This is brown over acrylic paint.
Very nice.
Brown inking over acrylic paint, and that's the same thing here. Brown inking on the edges.
Vicky, I like your choice of colors and the colors you made your ephemera. I mean, I really like this vintage vibe. I really like it. It's very beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's good for a first collection. So it is good for every style. If you go shabby chic, you don't use brown. You go use pink and white. You can use it. If you go, you can even use gears, I think, with some of these, like for the camera.
100%. No. I don't think the gears has to do only with camera. It could be also with the boots, and could be. It's all about perspective. I mean,
yes,
you know, gears. It's very versatile.
Yes.
Guys, I don't know if you're excited. I'm so excited. By the way, I don't know if people know, I'm already living in Indonesia. I'm not anymore in Greece. So I just came a few days ago here. Even Vicky didn't knew about it.
I found out
Yeah.
yesterday.
So yeah, I live in Indonesia right now, and it's super hot. And I don't have. We have a house, but it's not, furnished yet and done. So I'm like in my parents-in-law house. So sorry about the light, about the how it sounds. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I think it was fine.
Yeah, but Vicky looks good. I like your. I know Vicky probably she would spend like maybe a month to set up to be ready because I know how
Yes,
how
because
perfect it's supposed to be.
that's true. Because although I do a lot of videos, all the videos are, canned.
Yeah.
I
I
just
know.
video edit. I never
Yeah.
do lives. I avoid lives. But it was fun
Not only
today.
that, you
Yeah, it
avoid
was fun.
also if people follow the people they follow you, they know that you do also voiceover. You never speak while you're creating.
Yes,
So yeah, it's a big honor. I mean, I will have to say it's a big honor for you for
I
us to
had a
do.
great guest, and
Yeah,
you took the anxiety out of me, so it was great. It was great.
yeah.
Now,
I
we need, before we close, we need
yes.
to say that all of these products are going to be in the shops at the end of the month.
Okay,
End of the
that's
month.
good, right? Very soon.
Yeah. If you do have a shop, make sure that you can order now. If you don't have a shop but you want them, go ahead to your favorite craft shops and tell them that you want the collection.
And I'm telling you guys, you might think, oh yeah, I'm from Spain. Okay, Spain, nobody does art journal. Okay, I'm gonna find the products. No, you are not, because Stamperia will produce, and then the Americans will take all. The Americans, they will take all, and us in Europe, or anyway, I'm not in Europe, but Europeans, we're not gonna get nothing. So you better go do something, get
Ask
some
about
stuff.
them.
Because
Yes,
no,
you need to ask
I say
about
it in a funny way, but it's true. I have a feeling that I think many Americans, Australians, Canadians, they have been waiting for Vicky to come out with a collection, and right
them.
now all the big sellers and online stores and stores, whatever, they will just order a lot of products, and then there's not going to be.
Hopefully,
You have to
Anthony.
wait. Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
we're going to produce again, but you have to wait a little bit more to get in your hand. So if you want it now, you better go to your favorite store,
yeah.
just say a word,
One
or
thing you need to also keep in mind is that the ink pads aren't ready yet. They will be released end of August. We are releasing them today as I show the whole collection,
okay,
but the inks are going to be end of August, as far as I know.
okay, it's
As
good.
far as I know.
It's good because I know that some people they will want them to have them now, but they can play with acrylics and they get used to, if they're new in this, they can just, they feel
Yes,
more comfortable with acrylics. And then after they play for a couple of months, then they also the inks will come out and
yes.
they will start
The
playing
inks will
also.
come out by then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's different because it's a chemical product. It's a different production. I'm telling you, so that's why
yeah.
it
And
takes
after
long.
COVID, things aren't so easy
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
production and
100%, 100%.
yeah.
So, guys, Vicky, we with just presentation, just talking about the products, just showing us your beautiful creations is already 1 hour and 8 minutes. Just to
Wow.
understand. And Vicky told me what we're gonna do for an hour. 1 hour, I don't know. Yeah, but it's really interesting. And what do you think, guys? I mean, go show some love. Like she doesn't have enough. She has enough love, but go show her some love in her social media. We have to say, of course, a big thank you. I have personally say a big thank you to Stamperia that finally we brought in
I
Vicky
have
Papaioannou.
I have
Yeah,
to say a big thank you to Stamperia, of course, for bringing my dream to life, and for
yeah.
being so welcoming. And I have to say that not only the owners of Stamperia are very nice, the whole family, the designers, I have been getting so many warm
We
comments.
are.
Everyone is
I'm telling
welcoming
you.
me.
I'm telling you. One after one. I haven't met some. I haven't. I don't know very well the lady from not Venezuela. From the lady who does the Casa Granada. I don't remember her. Omar, what's her name? Write it in the comment. I don't remember now. I'm very. I met her once in the convention, and I don't really remember her name. But she seemed very nice. But I know very well the rest, and I can tell you, you are in a very
Everyone is
a very,
Yes.
very good place. We're not perfect. This is what you have to know all the time. And I think because you are Greek, you understand that we're not perfect. It's like every family. It doesn't work perfect. Will be mistakes, will be delays, will be, like this. But this
We
not
are all
perfect.
people.
It works, and they are very good people. I mean, this is what I have to say. I'm very happy about
Yes.
that part. I'm not happy always, even with Stamperia. It's not like I'm happy with everything, but also they're not happy with me with everything. But always will work, and the family.
That's the most important thing.
Is for me,
Yeah.
it really works, and you will
Work
be very,
things out.
very welcome. You will see also in Dallas. We're gonna meet in Dallas. We have to say to
Yes,
people.
I'm going to Dallas, guys.
Yes, guys, if you are in US, you better come in Stamperia reunion happening in Dallas. Do you remember the dates? In September.
9 to 11th of September.
9 to 11th of September will be in Hilton, Dallas. I don't know.
They have amazing classes. Amazing
classes. All the designers of Stamperia. We're gonna be here. I'm gonna be there. Vicky is gonna be there. We're just guests. We're not gonna teach, but we're gonna be there with you. Have fun.
Meet and greet. Yes.
Meet and greet. But all the other teachers, all the other designers, from Stamperia, they are going to be there and teaching amazing classes. So you better come if you want to meet us, and especially Vicky, the new member. Just come and visit us, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. I'm 100% sure.
So excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Thank you, Adonis. You're the best host.
Yeah. I know. I don't know if they just told me, you have to go live with Vicky with the new collection. I say, of course, yeah, 100%. But I don't know if they thought about it or you ask about it. But
no,
I know.
Aziza did the match. She said,
Yeah.
Adonis for you.
Adonis.
And I said, yay.
It's just, Vicky, I know you. I mean, it's like
because we know each other. Yeah,
I know you for so long, like without ever meet you because of your art, and then we met each other. But you are just. You're just, what's the weird thing with you is that you are so popular that people sometimes they don't understand because you are not out there. You are super popular. I mean, it's not easy. Yeah, but it's true. Vicky, come on. I mean, to say that, I know you're very humble, but to have 170,000 subscribers right now, maybe you are 180 right now. I don't know.
Well.
Yeah, on YouTube, this cannot happen. Just everybody could do it. But no,
it's a hard work. You know,
it's a hard work for many years. So just you are not a person that you are going out and you say, yeah, I'm Vicky and this and that. You're not cocky. You're not you're very humble and behind the camera. So that's why maybe some people they don't know. But I know you that you are like a little bird that has to fly, but you prefer to stay to sit there and feel comfortable in your comfort zone.
But you have been pushing me a lot.
Yeah, but you are very powerful. This is what you have to understand. This is just talking. I know. Some like me, I feel more easy in the camera, or people think that because sometimes really I don't like it. But you can do it. You can do it. People, I will tell you something that people also I think they will understand. They will agree with me that people they will love your collection and your designs, but they will love it more if also they meet the beautiful person is behind, and because you're a nice person. So you have to be out there. You have to, as much you want and as much you can to talk, do maybe a live, do maybe go somewhere, because go teach somewhere. This is very good. Vicky, it's a very good opportunity. You go back to that.
Yeah. I did some live workshops before COVID, but mainly in Europe. I kept, close to Greece, so that I could fly for a weekend and come back. But because I have the kids, the family, and so on. But now they are older, and I think it's easier for me. So that's why I'm going to Dallas.
Yes, perfect. Okay, so we have a lot of things to do. Very nice.
Yes. Thank you. Big thank you to Stamperia and to you, Antonis.
Of course, to wrap
and
everything.
Thank you so much for all the lovely comments that I see that are going.
Yeah, that was I don't think ever someone will break this record today. It was amazing. I think Omar from the background can agree. Like Omar, I think we never had so many people watching. He's moving his head. Yeah, so it's good. It's a lot of love.
That's good.
And I told you she's popular. So what we can do? I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine all the people? Because sometimes with social they don't know about it. Can you imagine all your subscribers knew that you're going live and
sometimes
everybody.
Yes. My son always says it's like you can go in a football court and the whole court will be full.
Yeah.
But I can't really understand that because I craft alone. I don't have crafty friends around here in Greece, so I don't
Yeah.
really realize it.
Yeah.
I don't realize the number.
I know, but I know it's just your personality. It's not about you don't realize it. It's just yeah. But I feel the same. I never go around and I talk
Yeah, but
like
everybody knows you.
yeah. But
They
this
are waiting for you like crazy.
Nah, not always. But me, I just travel a lot. Like this is what put me out there, I think. But that I'm really tired. I'm telling you. But this is what put me out there, and it's nice experience. I mean, I have received only good things from the people.
Yes,
So
the
it's
crafters are always nice, I
yeah, it's
find.
kind of blessing. Anyway,
Yes.
so to wrap everything together, an amazing live. It was a big, huge honor for me to be here and presenting the lady who I was watching her videos when I was going even to toilet when I was 8 years back, and this is the truth. All these videos, I didn't even knew that she was Greek. I mean, nothing. Oh no, I knew because of the name, but yeah, amazing moment. I think for Stamperia, for me, for you, for everybody, just just an amazing day, and I know that more to come.
Thank you. Thanks a lot very much. Thank you for the love.
No, bye everybody. Stamperia live, always the best.
Bye.
See you the next time. Bye.
Hi, I'm Vicky Papaioannou, and I'm a mixed media artist and craft designer. Welcome to Create Happiness, my very first collection for Stamperia. Beautiful products and must-have supplies to get you started in art journaling. In art journaling, you work inside a book and not on a canvas. It's all about the journey and not the destination. It's not about perfection and there are no rules. Anything goes. Create happiness in your art journal and bring joy to your life through art. Basic supplies and versatile designs, perfect not only for the experienced crafter, but also for those who want to start now. The mixed media journals are ready to decorate and they come in many sizes. New items: dye ink pads, great for stamping and perfect for ink blending. 6 brand new colors. Stencils, perfect for backgrounds and borders. And ribbons to add those extra touches. New ephemera for your focal points. Stamps that work for any style. So get your art journal out and play. It's therapeutic and guaranteed to bring you happiness. But beware, it is addictive.